No Nut November Log, Episode 2, Date, November 2nd, Year of Our Lord, 2023. The amount of times I thought about jacking my jit today was only 2. The amount of times I almost jacked my jit was 0. While I wasn't thinking about jacking my jit, I was thinking about something else. The Furry Shades of Gay series. Furry Shades of Gay series is a collection of porn puzzle games that you can purchase on Steam that are currently on sale for 66 to 50% off. They are not only a puzzle game, but they are puzzling. Because something strange you can notice, there are very different art styles in each of the stories. This means that they have different artists for each of the stories, which, because of this, I don't know, it adds a little bit of a very unpolished thing. Also, what you can see, which you will see soon, they also seem to have remastered one artist's work. The one with the character in the Percy character, which is the smaller, twink one, wearing a brown sweater, is the one released in Furry Shades of Gay 2. But for some reason, they felt the need to re-release the story in Furry Shades of Gay 3. This is the same story concept, as far as I can tell, due to the haunted house nature of both of the stories. Which makes you ask a good question. Why did they need to redo the story? Could it be laziness? Because you already had the story and perfectly good drawing here. And this is a very different art style than the one present in the first. So I can only chalk this up to laziness in creating another story for the third game, which it's already a text, visual novel game, along with a matching puzzle game for some reason. So they're not even putting enough effort into the drawings and the text. They're just a puzzle game with porn randomly added in. But as I was saying earlier, the amount of different artists adds for some questionable quality of art. Now, I already talked about the wrestling one, which the shading's better than what I could do, but it's just not pleasing to look at, really. The bottom one, it's alright, I guess. It's just not that good. It just seems like something a third grader would draw if they had, decent lines and coloring and whatnot. It just seems like something out of a third grade textbook, even like a math book. That's more realistic. The background is bland. Frankly, not the best. But the worst perpetrator is the one with the individual in the maid costume and the individual bird person named Maximus. What the fuck is that drawing? Mostly of the person in the maid costume. His face is extremely fucking deformed, or like a dog or something. He had to sit there and draw that shit. Or she, I don't know. And just had to be like, yeah, that's good enough. I'm shipping that to the guy who's gonna be programming this shit, or the gal. Who knows? But in all of the games, you can see another, and here, different art styles. It's different artists, which, for some extent, can be a good thing. But another thing I'd like to point out, for some reason, this guy in the bottom left and the guy in the top right, how the fuck do they have that much cake? So, it also presents unrealistic depictions of male individuals and appeals to the gay male fantasy, and it does not paint a realistic picture of gay individuals. I've never met a single homosexual individual with that much ass, because if I did, then I might be gay myself. Case in point, don't be gay